What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back again with another video. There's your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying thank you to everyone for subscribing. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I post another video. Also follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. What's up, y'all? It's finally that time again. We are going to be doing my September manga haul. Now, I am super excited to share my manga pickups for this month. Now, I didn't pick up a lot. I've been toning it down a little bit, trying to pace myself because my collection is growing a lot faster than I thought it would. So I'm just starting to tone it down a little bit, probably pick up the things that I really want. And I just can't wait to show it with y'all. Let's get started. So the first thing I picked up was Solo Leveling Volume 9. Solo Leveling follows Sung Jin-woo after his survival of a secret double dungeon and his quest to save the world from the monsters that he hunts. So I picked up Volume 9 of Solo Leveling. I completely love this series. This is by far my favorite manhwa. I am reading a few others, and this by far just takes the cake. I fell in love with it when I read it a few years ago. I'm a little hazy on the details, especially more towards the ending. And I'm also reading Solo Leveling sequel series, Solo Leveling Ragnarok, and I'm super loving that one. It's really good. So I had to pick up Volume 9. Now, I don't know how long the Solo Leveling series is going to go. I know it is done. Like, it finished a few years ago at this point. But I think the volumes, if I'm not mistaken, I think they may go like 20 volumes deep. I highly recommend Solo Leveling. Definitely pick up the manga series, or at least definitely watch the anime, because the anime is so good, especially the first season. Like, if you like the first season of Solo Leveling, you're going to completely fall in love with this series, because honestly, that first like beginning part of Solo Leveling is really the boring part of it all. That's Sung Jin-woo surviving the double dungeon, getting his powers, learning what his powers even are, and from there on, the series is going to take off. And I'm super excited to pick this one up. Definitely recommend this one. After that, we have another one of my favorites, and y'all know what that is. Volume 9 of Candy and Cigarettes. Candy and Cigarettes follows an 11-year-old assassin and her older ex-cop handler who's in it for the money to save his grandson from his incurable illness. Y'all know me. Y'all know how much I love Candy and Cigarettes. This is by far one of my favorite series that I'm currently picking up right now. And we are on Volume 9, and I'm a little bit sad because Candy and Cigarettes is going to finish in 11 volumes. So the fact that the story is almost done is a little sad. But honestly, this is by far amazing. I mean, I'm so upset that this one doesn't really get as much talk as it is in the community, because Candy and Cigarettes is so good. It's just a nice, different aspect with the 11-year-old assassin with her older grandfather age handler. I really enjoy their dynamic because it starts off the ex-cop, he's just really there for the money. He's just trying to get enough money so he can pay for his grandson's treatment. And eventually, he grows to actually care about this 11-year-old assassin, because she is, at the end of the day, she's just a normal girl. She just happens to be very well trained. So, I love their dynamic. It's nice, it's funny, and then the action is by far incredible, because this girl right here, she is just such a badass. When she needs to go to work, when she has to go through her mission, she's going to handle everyone and handle everything. And every time, no one really expects anything of her, because, oh, she's just a small little girl. What can she really do? Listen, she shows no mercy. She is deadly. Gotta be careful with her. And I completely love this series. I am a little bit sad. We're almost done with it. But honestly, you gotta pick this up. It's by far one of my favorites. And I don't know why no one really talks about it. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know basically every time I pick up Candy and Cigarettes, I also pick up Zom 100 Buckets of the Dead. And he's volume 15. After the zombie apocalypse breaks out, Akira creates a bucket list of things he wants to do before he becomes a zombie. And now is his quest to go around Japan and complete everything on his bucket list. So definitely, if y'all been watching for a while, y'all know Zom 100 is by far my favorite series that I'm currently picking up right now. My favorite physical series at the moment, at least. And honestly, it's just so good. I love this series so much. I just love how funny it is, because normally I'm not the type of person that really enjoys more comedic series. I really like that too much. I mean, comedy is okay. I like my rom-coms, but I'm liking more for like the romance aspect in the comedy. This one is literally just straight comedy. There's really not much to it. It's almost essentially like a gag manga, kind of, because it really does not take itself seriously. Everything that goes on, the bucket list of things that they have created, it's just so wacky things that you wouldn't think of. And then the way they actually come about actually crossing off all the stuff on the bucket list is just hilarious, because they'll find a way. Oh, they want to go and be on a yacht. Someone has a yacht that they just apparently walk past. They get on the yacht. They want to be a world-class fisherman. There's a zombie fish that are like polluting the ocean. They're catching the fish, become world-class fishermen. There's little things like that where they somehow managed to clear everything off of their bucket list, and that's I think why I really do love about it, because the series does know what it is. It doesn't try to take itself seriously. It's not some type of like, you know, Walking Dead or like World War Z type of thing with the zombie apocalypse. It really is just comedy. The zombies are just there just because, and it's just hilarious. I really do love this series. Unfortunately, the anime was a little bit of a miss. I think the anime was kind of a miss because they did do some things where I wasn't really agreeing with, but definitely I highly recommend reading the manga. It's on the Viz Manga app, and I completely fell in love with this one. It's just so good, and I think it's still ongoing too. I don't even know when this one's gonna end, but honestly, I don't even care. It's just that good. After that, we have a series that is actually slowly creeping its way into my favorite series of all time that I've ever read, and that's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, Volume 3. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You follows an overworked salaryman and a mischievous cashier who form an unexpected bond when they light up together. This is another series that I'm actually very upset that I really don't hear nothing about. This is so like almost underrated, I want to say, because it's amazing. This series is by far so good. It's a nice slice of life rom-com. I know how I feel about those already, but this one just puts it on his head because it's very funny, and the romance in it is not really that much of romance. It's more them just trying to build a relationship, build a friendship, really. And that's what I really do love about this. Now, they do like hint things here and there about the series, but these two are just incredible. So the overworked salaryman, he goes and he has his favorite cashier who just picks him up every time he goes there at the end of his long day. And she has a little bit of secret where she actually kind of has almost of a double personality. She has her work persona where she's the cashier, happy, bubbly, whatnot. And then she has more of her normal persona where she's more grunge, more relaxed, more chill, and she's smoking at the supermarket. And my favorite thing about this is the fact that the main character, he has no idea. He is just completely oblivious. And that's partly like what about the charm of it that I really do like, because he is just so innocent. He really is just trying to make a friend because it's after a long day of hard work. He's just doing what he has to do. He's just smoking by the supermarket, and he has a friend that he can just chill with, you know? And with this series, it's incredible. I really do like it. I do have one thing that I'm a little bit nervous about. I don't know how long it's going to continue with him being dumb and not catching on to that he's basically talking to the same person. He's talking to the cashier and the normal girl, because even though the series is really good, I do see like the problem with a lot of these like slice of life rom-coms. If they go a little too long, there's more like you don't really want it to go there. I don't know how long this series is going to be specifically, but I do think it is so good. Now, I will be completely honest, I still have not read Volume 2 or Volume 3, and that's only because like this series was just so good, the first volume, that I'm honestly just waiting when I have like a real hard day of work or whatever, and I'm really tired. Pick this up. I'm going to enjoy myself. I know for a fact whatever bad day I'm having is going to go away once I read the series. So I am holding off on Volume 2 and Volume 3 right now. It is on my to be read list, but honestly, because I basically read my collection when I get it, this is really like the only series I have that's on it that I really have not read. This and a couple volumes of, I think, what I have not read, technically Fire Force and Soul Eater. That's only because I haven't finished them yet. Once I finish them, I'll read those, but that's besides the point. So I am going to read this eventually, and just I cannot wait because this series was just so good. After that, I picked up another rom-com, and that's It Takes Two Tomorrow 2 Volume 5. The final volume, It Takes Two Tomorrow 2, follows Yuya and Rio as they plan their wedding photo and they move forward together as a married couple. This is another one that is very bittersweet because I completely fell in love with this series. It was so good just watching these two basically go from a new relationship where they finally move in together, and now they actually are getting married. They're going to move forward in their relationship, move forward together in their lives, and I completely fell in love with this series. It is only 5 volumes, which is a nice sweet spot for these rom-coms because you really don't want it to be too long, and the manga series it is a little bit more of an episodic thing where each chapter has like its own basically entire arc. So it is kind of short that way. And normally I don't really like manga like that where each chapter is its own like kind of thing. It's very episodic in that way. It does have a lot of episodic chapters in this, but it is more of a like normal manga volume, I guess you could say. I normally don't like those types of series, but for this one specifically, it just worked. I really do love it. And it is the 5th and final volume, so I am bittersweet. Like, I really do love the fact that it's so good. I really do enjoy it. And I am a little bit sad that it is ending, but I'm also happy because now it can end on a good note. It's 5 volumes, it's chill, and it's basically going to end good. The final thing I picked up is a series that I really basically forgot about, and that's The World's Finest Assassin Gets Reincarnated in Another World as an Aristocrat, Volume 6. This series follows the world's greatest assassin. After he's murdered, he gets reincarnated as an aristocrat in a family of assassins in his fantasy world. Now, I'll completely be honest with you, I really forgot about this series because I don't know what happened. It just stopped releasing for whatever reason. I don't know like the release schedule or anything like that. I don't know what's going on with the series, but it basically just stopped releasing. It came out 5 volumes. It came out pretty steadily. And then I think it's been 2 years since the 5th volume and this volume came out. So I don't know what happened there, but I am super excited because this is one of my favorite isekais. This was my favorite isekai until Jobless Reincarnation really picked up and really kicked off. I like this one a little bit more than Jobless Reincarnation, especially the beginning. But I gotta say, I'm super excited for this one because honestly, I think everyone should just definitely give this one a try. This isekai is really good. It is more standard isekai, but a lot of new things actually happen in this one that really don't happen in others. So I first discovered this series because I watched the anime and I fell in love with it. Became, honestly, like I said, one of my favorite isekais. This and Jobless Reincarnation. So I just decided to pick this up because the manga was definitely shorter. I think Jobless Reincarnation has 25 volumes, something like that. And I don't even know how far the light novel goes, but that's besides the point. So anyway, I finally picked this one up because it just came out and it's been literally 2 years. So I really have to go back, read volume 1 to 5 before I pick this one up because I really forgot what the hell was going on in this series. So that's everything I picked up in the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't really pick up too much, but I really did enjoy everything I did pick up. I'm glad I got to show y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know down in the comments what are some things that you picked up this month or what things that you're currently reading. Because I love to know what different series y'all guys are interested in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, and you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I post another video. Also, follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.